It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. This is ahead for about 5. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. From the 27. That's to the sideline, and it's a catch by Watson. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Xavier Gipson now to return. He gets popped quickly. Not a nice feeling or a nice return.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. First play, Murray's letting it rip. Caught. There's that rookie out of Florida State. Has a hole left. Room to run. It's an Arizona touchdown! The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Matt Prater for the point after try. And the kick is good. And the Cardinals start off well to tie things 7-7. Now Prater on to send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Come on. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Ready?
He'll throw it from his own end zone. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Cut by Jacobs. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st down throw. Here's Love. That finds Jacobs complete. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Love to throw again. He's loaded another one up. This is caught inside the 15. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the red zone now. And the defender comes away with it. Jalen Thompson makes the play.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. And they got him in the end zone. It's a safety. A flag is down, though, but it looks like that's on the offense, so it's not going to save him here. So they give away the lead on the safety, and now they're going to have to give away the football with a free kick. Takes it in at the 21. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Jaden Reed, the intended target. And now they face 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Motioning him from the slot right. Throwing his Love on 3rd. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
65 back. Ready. Take off.
Love out of the shotgun. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10, Love trying again. He throws a bullet down the right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he drives it down to the 8 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun now for Love. It's a Green Bay touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers push the lead to 2 scores now. On now is McManus to kick this away. Gibson now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey. Come back.
Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again, following the set. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They send a man in motion. And time runs out before... Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Here's Murray. On the move, headed right. Finds a man right side. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense.
Green. Big ace. Hey.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So 2nd down coming up. Man in motion here. Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Chased out to his right. He's running. The ball is loose. Packers pick it up. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Handoff headed left to Benson. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Slot man in motion right. a tackle, but he lost the football. Packers pick it up. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of it. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they could take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Love from the gun. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Thrown on first down, Love. Flush down now to his left. Ooh, look at this, here he goes.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here's Love to throw. He brings it in. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers take a 16-point lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on it. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Running back sent in motion. First and 10. Murray. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers stretch the lead to 23. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Gibson now to return. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it around the 18-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
On second and 10, it's Murray. He lofts it deep left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Complete beyond the marker. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. They're down to their final one in this half. This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Back to the air, Murray. The back's got it. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Go. 2.
Benson does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Staying on the ground with Benson. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Offense up to the line fast.
Go.
Play action now, Murray. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals chop some of the lead off before the half. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
Matt Prater to kick off for Arizona.
Now Prater on to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Love. Cut by Jacobs. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. To the air with Love. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Love to throw again. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Christian Watson with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers grow the lead now to 22 points. On now is McManus to kick this away. Gibson now to return. And his return's going to go out of bounds and set them up with a drive starting from the 20. They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
That's one.
Kyler throwing here. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. Murray setting up to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Omaha. Easy. Big Ace open.
Putting a receiver in motion. Back to throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before halftime. He's trying to go deep again. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Brandon McManus set to
On now is McManus to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
the Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. He's looking deep once again. That's complete inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. Now Prater on to send it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Working quickly here. First down throw, here's Love. He fires one deep down the right sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Love. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Love out of the shotgun. He has the first over the middle. Offense in the hurry up here. Love looking to pass. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
2nd and 10, Love trying again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Reed will go in motion right. 4th down, here's Love. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. They connect on the deep shot. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And choosing to leave the end zone costs him dearly here. He winds up shy of the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again, following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He lobs it deep middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
They snap it to Murray. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Gibson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, shit. Hey.
Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The Packers take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing off the play fake here. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win. And yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Now Murray. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
On 4th down, here's Murray. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Warrior 70. Check smash. Check smash. Ready, ready.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Love from the gun. Big gain downfield. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the red zone now. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers continue piling onto this lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Gibson now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
What you got? Omaha.
Play action now, Murray. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Love now to throw. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Let's go. Panther 11. Hey, smash. Come down there.
Love now. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Throwing his love on third. Able to get it to Reed. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Offense up to the line fast. Loves to throw again. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers continue adding on to that lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Gibson now to return. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10. They're on the 17-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds him on the crossing route. Breaks through, and he might break away. Keeps himself upright. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Back to throw, Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Cardinals have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long. Murray to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Murray from the pistol. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
They'll send him over right. On first and 10, here's Love. He beams one, deep right, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
He lofts one deep. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
That'll be complete to Jacobs. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Love out of the shotgun. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Packers throwing 6 more on the blowout. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers tack on 7 more to their lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Arizona.
Murray here on first down. Has it downfield, working the left. Into the red zone. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Prater on for the PAT. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. The throw is caught. And yep, that seems about right with how this game has gone. He's unable to make it in for 2, and they're still down a hefty amount. Now Prater on to send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
It's now
19
second and 10.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Play fake, it's Love. That's complete to Reed, out left. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be first down, Packers.
45-yard line.
Go.
Throwing it again here. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. A second down throw here for Love. He finds OBJ. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first.
Ready, set.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Love from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Throwing, Love. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And the Packers, first down.
Set.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throwing deep for the end zone. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Packers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't...
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. Dragon 60. 18. Pioneer. Set go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Packers are running them out of the building. McManus there to tack on the point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Cardinals, 27.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Gibson now to return. And his return's going to go out of bounds and set them up with a drive starting from the 20.
The Cardinals take over first and 10.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. First and 10, Murray. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. to the air. Murray. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Coach. Move.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Trying to push it deep downfield. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Arizona. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds...
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And, yep, that seems about right with how this game has gone. He's unable to make it in for 2, and they're still down a hefty amount. Now Prater on to send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30.
Go.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He's going deep. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. They connect on the deep shot. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Packers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So this is a Packers win. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that